joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
Howie Kendrick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there on a 2-2 to finally strike him out, but he got a good look at his pitches out there, so this is one of those at-bats that you can draw from later on in the ball game.
Chu will wait on it, and that's out number 2. Yasiel Puig will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the 1st. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Dodgers down in order, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pitch on the way. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's 1 away. Andre Ethier will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on him.
Throw on to fielder for out number 2. Yasmani Grandal will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the 2nd. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now it's off the 3rd base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Jock Peterson will step in now as the designated hitter here in the World Series.
Yeah, and thanks to the American League's win in the All-Star game, we're going to have a DH in games 1, 2, 6, and 7. So maybe a chance for a little more offense than they're normally accustomed to.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Alejandro De Aza will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The next pitch hits softly to the right side. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Arisbel Arua Barrena will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
And here you go, 1 more time. Keep making quality pitches, keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, can do with that pitch.
Howie Kendrick will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Now the pitch. Hit hard, but Andrus is right there to take it at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Yasiel Puig will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel.
Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. Livingston is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just one pitch. Andre Ethier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here it comes. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Yasmani Grandal will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Again, a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jock Peterson will stand in. Base hit his first time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the fifth.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Alejandro De Aza stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Erisbel Arua-Barrena will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You got to be careful leaving those hands out there unprotected. It's easy to break something if you get hit on a fastball like that.
Ready now on 1-1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Howie Kendrick will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw, and that'll be scored an infield single. Yasiel Puig will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pause, now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 2-2. Puig with a big swing, but he got out in front a bit too much, and this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball. Caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We are still scoreless. Adrian Gonzalez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Ready with another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Yasmani Grandal will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Good hard sinker that time. He's in control. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jock Peterson will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Alejandro De Aza comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a sliding attempt to try and knock it down, but it's by him, a base hit. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the call's gone out to the bullpen as they'll turn things over to the big guy, the hard-throwing right-hander Jabba Chamberlain. Big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly